I thought it is my last presentation, so I wanted to do something that could be beneficial for someone. So, and then I realized I have an experience to work. I worked in Japan for 4 years as a seller, and I realized seller is kind of selling is kind of the persuasion skills. So today I decided to bring skills of persuasion for your customers. And there are many skills, and I have no idea what will you do for a living in the future, but could be maybe some people might get a job as a seller. So yes, this is my topic, and there are many skills, but today just I want to focus on talking skills, and this is a bonus information. It is just bonus and conclusion. So I want to just focus on talking skills. Yes, the first one, tell them some good point about your product. Okay, so let me introduce my previous job. I was working. I worked for 4 years as a seller, as I said, and actually I changed my job one time. And the first job was seller, working in clothing shop, and almost 2 years. And then I quit the job, and then after that I entered the company as a seller. And there are many differences, because different products, different customers, different activities. You know, usually the staff working in clothing store, they're just waiting for customer. But the second job was I had to visit another company. So it is very big differences. But basically, seller is safe. I was a seller, and yeah, I learned a lot of skills from my first job, and then I could use that in my next workplace. Okay, and tell them some good point about your product. And this should be really tiny thing. For example, when the customer was browsing, usually the first time they are not interested in our products. So if I ask them, can I help you? May I help you? They will say maybe, I'm fine, I'm just browsing. So it should be very tiny thing. For example, when the customer was browsing and she picked up some clothes, and I just approached her, and this is made in Italy, by the way. Something like that, and yeah. And another thing is, for example, if for example, he is looking at the how can I say that, the paper, magazine, how can I say that, yeah, anyway.
Catalog.
Yeah, catalog, sorry, the catalog. And then you can just say, that copier machine is being used in Google company. It doesn't really make sense, but you know, it's like a catchy. And you will be able to say that if it is not Yahoo. And the next one is mention their stuff or their physically good points. And this is kind of butter them up. For example, I really like your watch. Where did you get it?
In Vancouver.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a very good skill, by the way. And I really like your skin. You have very beautiful white skin.
Thank you.
And oh, I love your hair, your long, beautiful hair. You have such a long legs. Yeah, something like that.
Keep going.
I have no time. So something like that. So and then after that, pretend to be surprised at their good points, and this is like a big reaction. For example, the customer showed up from fitting room, and I will be able to say, wow, 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 amazing! I've never seen the person who wearing such a nice dress with, you know, oh my goodness, like that. Or you might say, we can ask them, for example, do you know coffee can make our blood pressure going down a little bit? No sugar, no milk, just black iced coffee. And if the customer knows that, you can say, really, you know that? How do you know that? Wow, you are such an intelligent. Or if the person didn't know that, you can say, yeah, it's a kind of extra information. It works well. And then next is explain your product details. It is very important if you are a seller and you need many knowledge. And finally, give them full of imagination. This is the current programs and their needs and solutions. For example, what they need. For example, you might hear the program. My boss usually asks me to print out over 100 paper. I hate him. I don't like him. And actually my copy machine doesn't function well sometimes, and yeah, it's really slow. And it is really good point. So they have some program and they need more faster copy machine, and the solution is how can you solve that problem with your product. And it is really strong persuasion. Yes. So, for example, if I am a seller, the clothes. Where do you want to go with that clothes? Or you know, full of imagination. Give them full of imagination. Like, do you have a party on this weekend? You want to wear this clothes, going there, or something like that. This is a bonus information, and it is called combo. In